Namaste, it's the Spiritual Daywalker, hashtag Schrödinger's cards, with the reading for the next full moon phase from the 16th, 17th of April until the night to the 1st of May. I don't do love readings. If love comes up in a reading, that's totally on you, because it's a reflection of your energy. It's quantum entanglement. So your expectation kind of steers the reading. It's what the universe wants you to know, what it wants to reflect back to you, so you'll be prepared for whatever your soul's journey is and the energies you're moving into. So let's get right into it. Sagittarius, full moon in Libra. Let's go. We'll see. You're so fearless. Whatever this moon is doing to you, you're gonna manage, right? It's balancing out stuff around you, so kind of leveling the playing field for you. So you just, will know what to do with it. You're a Sagittarius. You're just, even if you don't know, you're gonna find out head on, right? So overall energy for the reading is the Nine of Cups. That's cool. It's about emotional fulfillment, right? It's really about finding out what really floats your boat, or finding some new opportunities to, fill your cup. Very nice, right? You're coming from the Two of Wands, which is basically about, seeking direction, right? Seeking direction, or just making a decision about where your passion should lead you next. And then you're in the Two of Cups mode right now. Okay, so you're living that passion, right? This probably romantic, could be, and maybe just your emotions, coming to the next level. Very nice. It kind of seems that it's about romance though. Could be. You're exploring life like that. Let's see what you're moving into a Page of Wands. So there's a new beginning in passion. Yeah, it seems like a romance reading right there. Like, not the great kind of love, but just exploring life, exploring new things to fill your cup. It's like, this could be fun. This new activity could be fun. Let's dive into that. Let's just, start with something that makes me happy, right? Very nice. And you're actually doing it, as it seems. You're actually moving towards that with the Page of Wands. Like, there's a new beginning in passion waiting right around the corner. Something that is feeling good, and you're going for it. Very nice. Let's see the clarification. The Eight of Cups. Yeah, moving out of a little emotional storm, right? Leaving behind what didn't serve you. But it seems like you kind of heard the calling, right? It seems like you kind of just went with it. Right here, still struggling a little with the new beginning, because or maybe it's just delayed. Something is not working out right now, or you're still waiting for something to begin to start, to be able to get into this Page of Wands energy right here. But the new beginning is there. The Fool card is there, right? See how it progresses into the Eight of Wands. Okay, so there's change and communication ahead that is probably just getting out of the way what hindered this Fool new beginning to come to fruition, to really start, right? Maybe it's struggling with communicating what's actually on the table, right? It's like or what hurt you in the past could also be, because you're coming from an 8 and going into an 8, and in the middle, like, the Fool is kind of like, that's the present you're in. It's like you're working on a new beginning, and then there's that Eight of Cups, and there's that Eight of Wands, which is a lot of emotion and a lot of passion involved, and you somehow have to sort it out via communicating what it's actually about, what's actually floating your boat right here. But nevertheless, the overarching energies is like you're looking for direction. You found a new love that give you some direction, and you're going for it. So that's quite nice. Let's clarify even further. It's been tough in the past to pull through. Yeah, the Strength card with the Eight of Cups right there doesn't surprise me at all. It's like it's always tough to overcome something like an Eight of Cups energy, or even the Two of Wands, which can be quite like holding you back if you don't know which direction to go, right? Well, you're a Sagittarius. You, at some point, you just go and see find out what direction is best. You just go both directions, right? But that strength card, it said, well, it cost you some energy, but you had it. Like it wasn't too big of a deal for you because you just went for it, right? Very freaking nice. Here in the present, it seems like that Two of Cups is actually kind of clouding you a bit. It's like you're indulging in something that just feels good, to not be looking at what you actually want to do. So it kind of brings me to the idea that this Two of Cups and the Page of Wands are indirectly related rather than directly. So the Page of Wands might be something you always wanted to do, and you're kind of distracting yourself from in the present with that Seven of Cups right there, which is okay, right? Because that kind of gives you, well, if it gives you pleasure, it builds up the energy to move forward. At a certain point, you will move forward, right? You're a Sag. That's what you do, moving forward. And even if there's, with the Six of Cups, there's a little nostalgia involved. There's something like the feeling of past was so beautiful, blah, reminding yourself of the positive things, right? Or maybe also just figuring out what worked in the past, like what actually felt good in the past and what you want to take on into this new life, like take with you into this new beginning of passion that we're talking about in the future, right? So, well, the Star card reversed in the past, it was like, yeah, struggling with that direction, like asking yourself, is this really the way I need to go, I want to go? Is this like divine guidance, or am I just making shit up right here? Queen of Wands in reverse means, yeah, a little you were making shit up. A little you were not actually true on what you truly desired, but whatever the fuck, it felt good, you know, so you just went with it. That's cool. Like I said, I'm always for indulging in romance if it gives you energy to move forward, and makes you feel wanted and safe and appreciated and stuff like that. But at a certain point, you got to learn to give it yourself, right? And well, you shouldn't have too much of a problem with that. Quite the opposite. Moving out of that confusion about it, right? Five of Wands is confusion. It's these people, like, as other readers also say, is like they're trying to build a tent and actually not being able to manage. I always love that that metaphor, because that's like, it is conflict, but it's not a conflict in an aggressive sense. It's rather like miscommunication with this Eight of Wands, especially because the Eight of Wands in reverse is miscommunication or not communicating. And the Five of Wands right here, same old, right? So at a certain point, you got to remember what felt good and what kept you going in the past, and then apply that abstractly to the new way you were going, right? So it's not even a distraction if you're indulging in that Two of Cups energy. It is more leading to that Six of Cups, to know what actually fills your cup, right? What actually makes you feel good, right? And that's exactly what this new passion is supposed to bring right here with the Page of Wands, right? And therefore you got to communicate. It's like whatever doesn't sit right with you, or what you need to feel good, right? Communicate it towards yourself also, right? Be honest about it, right? Because it's all about figuring out what this Nine of Cups means to you. What makes you happy, right? And you've been struggling with the idea of what possibly could make you happy in the past a little. Well, you just went for it. You found something that gives you a little more clarity. Well, there's not exactly clarity in there, but the way you're experiencing life is like by trial and error. So this is your clarity right here, right? It's like you're jumping into something, see how it feels, if it helps you with your new beginning, right? And if it doesn't, if it clouds your judgment, whatever, then then you move out of it and you're going on with it, right? With that Queen of Wands, well, she's very passionate and sexy and whatever, and the moment you don't feel sexy about yourself because something's missing, that's the moment you're going to move on. And lesson learned, I'd say, right? So this is just the way you go about life. It's about trial and error and figuring out how shit feels, and then learning what you feel best with and going with that, right? The only thing you need to focus on, or you need to take care of, is communicating that also to the people around you. Because, like, even if there's someone you left behind, which I'm not saying there will be, but it could be, right? Some, let's say, casualties or collateral on the way. It's like, they do deserve to know. You don't have to explain yourself, but it's probably going to make you feel better also, to, like, just to be able to pinpoint what exactly it was that held you back in a positive way, and what keeps you going, right? That's very freaking beautiful. You're utilizing that. It's gonna, like, this Libra moon, this Libra full moon is gonna balance shit around you, right? And yeah, give you new beautiful experiences you can use to evaluate your reality and your emotional side and what you actually want to do, right? So very freaking beautiful. The energy you're moving into, very freaking beautiful. That Page of Wands, like, he's ready to go. He's going for it. He just gotta, also talk about it a little, right? Not being intimidated by the 8 of Wands and the 5 of Wands. And there's also energy you're moving out of, That's cool. Really fucking cool. That's really fucking cool. It's all about indulgence with you, right? Like, I'm wondering that there's no devil, but I believe that's just the way you go about life, is carefree, optimistic, and curious. And then figuring stuff out as you go. Very freaking nice, Sagittarius. Have a fun time experiencing. So that's that. I hope you found it enlightening or inspiring. Maybe just entertaining. That's what it's here for. If you want to follow me around on Bali, check at the Spiritual Day Walk on Instagram. I do on TikTok a card of the day every day, and my early reflections where I reflect on my spiritual journey right here on Bali. And yeah, if you like my style or have any, like, wishes or whatever, hit me up in the comments below. Send me a message. I'd love to hear from you. And yeah, see you next new moon.